Ja, willkommen zurück hier auf dem Kanal mit einem neuen Let's Play. Im Jahre 2010 ist ein Spiel erschienen für die PlayStation 3 und die Xbox, und zwar handelt es sich um Red Dead Redemption, und das ist letztens auch für die Switch erschienen. Und das soll uns die nächsten Wochen hier auf dem Kanal begleiten. Immer am Wochenende. Also starten wir mal mit Red Dead Redemption. Auf geht's! Auf geht's. Deutsch natürlich. Was ist scrollender Rechte? Okay. Blub, blub, blub. Lesen, lesen, lesen. Ja, ja, ja. Alles ganz toll. Nochmal. Uiuiui. Ganz viel lesen, lesen, lesen. Da ist man ja schon mit einer Stunde beschäftigt hier. Ist das ernsthaft, dass man hier so viel akzeptieren muss? Ja. Es ist, glaube ich, was ich von AAA-Titeln eigentlich nicht erwarte, nicht deutsch synchronisiert. Also müssen wir uns die Untertitel angucken, beziehungsweise lauschen den englischen Originalsprechern. Auf geht's. Okay, damit sind wir im Hauptmenü, nehme ich an. Wir drücken mal, wie gesagt, Plus. Normal, schwer, Undead Nightmare. Normal. Achtung, es wurden keine Speicherdatei von Red Dead Redemption gefunden. Wo möchtest du fortfahren? Eine neue Speicherdatei erstellen. Wir erstellen natürlich eine neue Speicherdatei. Exodus in Amerika.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Gehe zum Saloon. Links bewegen. R umsehen. Na gut. Typische Steuerung. Bisher. Gehen wir einfach mal zum Saloon. Halte B gedrückt, um zu rennen. Tippe B wiederholt an, um zu sprinten. Aha, verstehe. Mir hier umzugucken. Die Markierung auf deiner Karte steht für ein Missionsziel. Begib dich zum Kreis auf deiner Karte und gehe dann zum X. Okay.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Folge Jake zu den Pferden. Na gut, das kriegen wir hin.
Here I am.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Steige auf dein Pferd. Das war Springen.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Also. Tippe B an, um Pferd die Sporen zu geben, beschleunigen. Okay.
Come!
Ja, ja. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Gee-up. You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind 'em up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Giddy up. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercy. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Müssen wir uns dem vornähern. Na gut. Mal ein bisschen vorsichtig vorgehen hier. Wir sind ja eigentlich schon da, ne?
Ja. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Neue Freunde, alte Probleme.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Der Typ von der Regierung. Folge Bonnie. Bonnie ist auf deiner Karte blau markiert. Ja, rennen kann aber schon wieder, ne? Muss er um dich zu bewegen? Ja, umsehen. Ja. Ich weiß. Wo ist er denn hingelaufen? Hier drüber klettern? Tatsächlich.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Okay, wo? Kommst hier nicht vorbei, ne? Ich mach mal Platz.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
Ja, können wir mal probieren.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Na komm.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Come!
Whoa! Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Reihe zum Anbindeposten. Na komm.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
So, wo ist er denn? Da. Rennt ein bisschen merkwürdig, hm?
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Okay. Steig nochmal auf.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Come on!
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Easy.
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot. You got one.
Okay, das klappt doch ganz gut. Ja, noch jemand?
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
Sind aber unruhig.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Giddy up! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Da war auch gerade wieder ein Hase, oder?
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Easy.
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop. Come on. Whoa!
Hier drüben muss noch einer sein. Oh,
Load up now.
Well, we got rid of the coyote. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
okay.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
So, Anbindeposten.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Kannst dich im Bett in dein Zimmer schlafen legen, um das Spiel zu speichern. Wenn du schläfst, wachst du 6 Stunden später. In der Truhe in deinem Zimmer findest du zusätzliche Munition. Speichern. Dead Eye Level 1 von 3. Aha. Gentleman-Bekleidung vollendet. Du hast dich überall in Gemischtwarenläden. Hab ich jetzt. Manche Leute handeln in der Form von Karten oder Zeitungen, sogar mit wertvollen Informationen über die Umgebung. Outfit wechseln, Y. Da haben wir jetzt diese gekriegt, Gentleman-Bekleidung. Wenn ich die auswähle und zack. Wir lassen auch unser Cowboy-Outfit an. So schnell zieht er sich um in der Kiste. Gucken wir auch nochmal rein. Munition für Revolver, 14. Und ich glaube, hier haben wir den Gentleman. Achso, da oben ist der Revolver. Ein ein Cattleman Revolver. Ein Messer. Und eine Faust. Na gut. Wir lassen wie gehabt das Ding, aber stecken es weg. So. Ist hier noch was? Nö, dann legen wir uns jetzt mal schlafen. Mit X. Auf geht's. So, und jetzt gehen wir zu Bonnie. Mal sehen, was die Neues für uns hat. Oder schauen wir uns mal um. Kann ich mit dem reden hier?
Well, hello there.
Hello. Mehr sagt er nicht. So, wie steigt man hier nochmal drüber? Aha, so. So, gehen wir vorne rein. Stolpersteine.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Na, mal sehen, ob ich das bringe. Na, schon mal aufsteigen klappt nicht. Warte. Ach, begib dich zum Startpunkt. So. So das Gas geben. Na gut.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Let's go.
Rennt man davon?
Let's go.
Kurz den falschen Weg erwischt und schon ist er auf und davon. weiß halt nicht, ob man hier abkürzen könnte, ne? Naja. Die holen wir mal ein. Steuert sich halt auch total anders als bei Zelda, ne? Da ging es bei Reiten relativ easy vonstatten. Hier muss man ein bisschen Gas geben. Oh, das wäre fast schief gegangen. Ja, da ist er. Na gut.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Jetzt haben wir 20 Ruhen geerntet. Na, nicht viel, ne? Weil wir haben ja... ich kann jetzt mit dem Marshal sprechen. Begibt sich zum M auf deiner Karte. Aber wir gehen erstmal hier zu Bonnie. Ist näher, glaube ich.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Steigt zu Bonnie auf die Kutsche. Ich glaube, es ist zur anderen Seite. So, jetzt. Nehmen
Let's just go.
X und
I don't want
Y
to keep Paul
verwechseln.
waiting.
So, na gut.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me
So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Okay, dann gehen wir jetzt zur Arztpraxis. Oder rennen zur Arztpraxis. So. Sprich mit dem Arzt und kauf Medizin.
Need some laudanum?
Hello there.
You need something for that gout?
Gratis Medizin. Was hat er noch? Kautabak und einen Apfel. Zu teuer. Ich habe ja gar kein Geld, ne? Also nehmen wir die Gratis-Medizin. Die ist jetzt ausverkauft. Na gut. Dankeschön. Minus, um die Tasche zu öffnen. Da. Und da haben wir die Medizin. Dann haben wir Set, einfaches Lager und Vorräte haben wir gar keine. Gut. Will ich aber jetzt nicht verwenden. So, und jetzt gehen wir wieder zu Bonnie. Wirst du verletzt, färbt sich der Bildschirm nach und nach rot. Ist er dunkelrot, stirbst du. Das wollen wir möglichst vermeiden. Vermeide eine kurze Zeit weitere Verletzung oder verwende Medizin, um deine Gesundheit vollständig wiederherzustellen.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Zur Postkutsche kann ich gehen, wenn ich es verlassen will. Ist die kostenlos? Ich habe ja kein Geld. Ehre plus 50. Was habe ich denn gemacht, um das zu verdienen? Du kannst jetzt Immobilien kaufen oder mieten, die mit dem Haus, einem blauen Haus markiert sind. Wenn du eine Immobilie gekauft oder gemietet hast, kannst du dort deinen Spielstand speichern. Außerdem stehen dort ein Pferd, Munition und andere Gegenstände bereit. Poker kann an mehreren Orten gespielt werden. Geschäfte haben neue Gegenstände im Angebot. Five-Finger-Filet kann ich spielen.
My apologies, madam.
Und der spielt jetzt was, oder? Okay. Hat diese Verzögerung gehabt.
Excuse me.
Ist da an der Wand. So, was haben wir da drüben? Das ist die Bank. Da ist gerade niemand. Ach nee, ist der Bahnhof, oder? Das hier ist Gleis. Armadillo Station, ja, das ist der Bahnhof, aber wo ist... Ach, da ist es gleich, hier vorne. Nur gerade kein Zug da. Vielleicht kommen... Ach, da sind wir angekommen, glaube ich. Genau, und dann sind wir geradeaus in den Saloon gelaufen. Und man kann auch in die Karte gucken. Wir gucken mal kurz in die Karte. So, zoomen. Okay, Gemischtwarenladen, Büchsenmacher, Arztpraxis. Marshall Johnston. Das? Kinosaal. Es gibt ein Kino? Cool. Ah, jetzt habe ich eine Route gelegt zum Kino. Gucken, wenn ich der folge. Vielleicht können wir uns hier einen Film ansehen. Ne? Film ansehen, $2, tatsächlich. Ja, war gar keine $2. Genau. Zurzeit reicht die Kohle nicht. Dann lasst mal was verdienen. Ein Hündchen. So. Jetzt gucken wir nochmal, wo die Postkutzstation war. Ich glaube, die war genau auf der anderen Seite. Hey, wenn du mich so nennst, komme ich natürlich nicht her. Karte? Postkutschenfahrt. Mal hingehen, aber ich glaube, ich kann sie mir nicht leisten. Oh, das ist mir ja empfohlen worden. Irgendwie muss das ja gehen. Oder ich muss hier in der Stadt irgendwelche Aufträge erledigen. Als Beifahrer mitfahren, okay. Okay, ich kann nicht mitfahren, ich kann es mir nicht leisten. Na gut, wie komme ich wieder raus? Okay. Schade. Ich dachte, ich könnte es mir leisten, aber nein. Kriegt man jetzt Geld her? Gehen wir ein bisschen rumher und gucken, ob wir irgendwo einen Auftrag, vielleicht hat der Marshall was für uns. Waffenschmied.
Please feel free to browse my selection.
Hi there.
There you go.
Köder, Patronengurt. Pistole. Okay.
Thank you.
Now stay safe.
Wir brauchen Geld. Gehen wir mal zum Marshall.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Okay, gehen wir zum Saloon.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Cool. Wo kommt denn das auf einmal her?
I'm getting after him. Catch me up.
Let's go. Go. Come on.
Ja, zu Marshall Johnson zurück, was? Verfolge ihn zum Versteck, aber lege ihn nicht um. Okay.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
Behind the crate. Put it in me. Come on. Put it in me. It's your day, boys.
Get to that crate. I got you covered.
You brought help, didn't you? Well, I'm
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you through the face. There's another one behind the outhouse. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
Hinterm Plumpsklo ist einer.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Okay.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Whoa.
Okay. Geld plus 20. Ruhm 75. Da haben wir schon ein bisschen Ruhm gekriegt. So, gucken wir uns hier kurz noch ein bisschen um. Selbstgebrannter Schnaps. Jetzt schnell zurück in den Ort gelangen, wenn man ein Lager macht. Zielort. Ich gucke erstmal im Haus. Ich gucke mich erstmal hier überall um. Genau, hier ist ja eine Kiste. Geld. Laterne, mehr ist hier drin wahrscheinlich nicht. Ach so, das war alles hier drin. Was die alles haben. Ne?
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Hört sich an, als wäre da eine Schießerei irgendwo dahin. Hier liegt auch noch einer. Oh, das ist ein Hase.
Mister, they're about to hang my buddy and he ain't done nothing wrong. You gotta help. Whoa.
Ich wollte mich erstmal hier um das alles kümmern. Ich schon wieder mit dem nächsten komme. So. Und jetzt ist hier ein Sack. Jetzt machen wir uns ein Lagerfeuer. Irgendwie so. Nee, andere Taste so. Einfaches Lager. Ja. Und während wir hier am Lager sitzen, kann ich speichern. Und dann sehen wir uns hier beim nächsten Mal wieder. Aber für heute sage ich Tschüss. Macht's gut. Bis dann. Euer Astronier. Tschüssi.